आइए अब हम सीखते हैं कि इम्प्लीकेशंस और रिकमेंडेशंस का सेक्शन पॉलिसी ब्रीफ्स में कैसे लिखा जा सकता है. इम्प्लीकेशंस एंड रिकमेंडेशंस सेक्शन इज वेरी वेरी important to make sense of the whole of the policy brief. And as you know, recommendation is generally the last part of your writing, and it's just measures to undertake for correcting a particular course of action. Now let's understand what are implications. By implications we mean what could happen. फर्ज करें आपके पास एक डेटा है जिससे आपको ये पता चलता है कि 5000 ट्रैफिक एक्सीडेंट्स हो रहे हैं एक शहर में एक साल में. तो इसकी इम्प्लीकेशंस यह हैं कि अगर इस प्रॉब्लम को रिस्पॉन्ड ना किया जाए या इसको सॉल्व ना किया जाए, इसके लिए पॉलिसी मेजर्स ना डेवलप किए जाएं, तो ये 5000 एक्सीडेंट्स बढ़ भी सकते हैं और इसकी वजह से जो लॉस हो रहा है इकोनॉमी को और इंसानी जानों को, हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट को, बिकॉज on traffic injuries you have to spend a lot of health resources, you have to invest a lot of money to provide health care to the people who have suffered injuries. तो ये सारे लॉसेस इसी तरह कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं. सो इम्प्लीकेशंस का सेक्शन हमारी जो रिसर्च की हम सिग्निफिकेंस लिखते हैं उसको एक तरह से सपोर्ट करता है, बिकॉज इन द बिगिनिंग वी टेल व्हाई आवर पॉलिसी ब्रीफ is urgent, why the issue we have selected to study was urgent and why it was important. And when we write implications we can reinforce what we have already said. On the other hand, recommendations mean what should actually happen to deal with the problem which we have studied. You should remember that both implications and recommendations, they should flow from the conclusions. And what are conclusions? Conclusion mean your interpretation of the data, your understanding of the data. In conclusion mean you should be able to tell your reader what does this whole exercise mean, what does your theory of the problem you have studied actually mean. So if your conclusion is very strong, you would be able to draw good implications and you would be able to write good set of recommendations for the policymakers. And you should also remember that you should support both policy implications and recommendations with evidence, with good reasons, with facts, or with good examples. If you can do that, you can certainly add value to the implications and recommendations you write for the policymakers. You should try to state either implications. Implications, as I have said, means the researcher's belief what will or what could happen, or recommendations which are what the researchers would like to see happen. And in some cases you can write both implications and recommendations together in one section, or you can make two subsections in implications and recommendation section of your policy brief. Okay, as we talked about the significance of describing implications and recommendations within the framework of your conclusion, you should remember that you should try to support both the implications and recommendations with data or good reasons or facts or examples, so that you can convince the reader of the policy brief about the value of what you say in this particular sections. While writing implications, you can use the skill of if and then statements. For example, if this problem is not attended, then this will happen, or if this problem is attended, this is going to eliminate. So if then statements can help you really focus on what to say in a precise way. And implication is generally a statement of natural consequence of something else. As a result, this statement is often presented in if-then format. You can learn using this format to improve writing of the implication and recommendation section. And in recommendation section, you should also be able to provide in a very clear manner the steps or particular courses of actions or the alternatives to deal with the problem you have highlighted and the research you have undertaken. You should also remember that sometimes it is not possible to provide recommendations on a particular course of action because political situation may not be in favor of recommendations, or maybe it's difficult for you to provide good recommendations. Remember the example of AIDS in 1980s when AIDS appeared on the scene of the globe. Many people did not know what to do with it, and the political circumstances did also not allow to produce recommendations on dealing with AIDS problem. So in that case, if you think sometimes it's difficult to provide clear recommendations because political circumstances would not allow it, you should just be content with writing this section on the implications of your research findings or implications of the problem you have studied. And the writing of implications only in your research paper can actually provide a good start for many other researchers and students to write new policy briefs or take your research further. So if it's difficult for you to write recommendations, or if it is difficult in a kind of political circumstances to develop recommendations, you should just be content with implications.